Welcome to the Wrong End of the Table podcast with me, Leah Parnifer, Dean Morris and Glenn Levy. Why the wrong end of the table? Well, our producer, Magic Mike, we realised he's sitting at the wrong end of the table from our food and drinks. And he pointed out that why am I sitting at the wrong end of the table? So that's where he has to be.
And name was born.
Isn't he glorious? Just look at him.
So we chat, we talk about some of the big stories, the smaller stories, and we just have a good time. And we hope you enjoy it. Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Wrong End of the Table. We're ready to go. Snacks still looking the same, but you guys look spiffy.
I think
I think I look great too. Thanks.
Oh, I have a mirror.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Magic Mike, hit us up with some questions.
Okay, first one. Should you marry for love or money?
Oh,
And have you ever dated for personal gain?
okay. Oh, well, being the only woman at this table, I'll go first.
I identify as a table.
As a table. I think you should marry for love. I mean, you know, if the person has money, that's always a benefit.
Mhm.
But you know, I always worry that, not always worry, but I've know women that have only dated men for their money, for the size of the bank.
And they're happy? Are they happy?
Well,
Not necessarily.
Well, they can be to start with, but the person, they always end up like that never lasts. I really cannot tell you a story that so they go after, you know, Mr. Moneybags, Mr. He's already had 2 wives, and they're like, I'm going to get that guy. Look, I could live in a lap of luxuries. He's got a boat and 6 cars and 5 houses.
Yeah, probably.
And I think
Turns out he's also a dick.
Well, the thing is,
Who would've
because
thunk it?
complete knob.
well, no, the thing is, he can still be a nice guy with money, but when they've got that money and they've got that status, normally,
Yeah.
you're not going to. It's not going to be long before you're going to bore them, and they will get another. They will get someone else. And yeah, I think it's. And at the end of the day, when you're with someone for a lot, you know, you want to be with them for a long time. There's got to be more to it than the bank balance.
I mean,
you've got to love them.
Wouldn't it be good to, like, you know, marry for love, which most of us do, and then get the money together? That would be
That's the ultimate,
that's
isn't it?
gold, isn't it? Yeah.
Some might say the love will follow if you. I mean, if you look at say in certain cultures where
Arranged marriages, yeah.
they don't even know each other until they get together and then they get married. But supposedly the families on each side have done all the kind of meddling.
Yeah, absolutely. They've done the research.
They think that they're going to go well, and they do.
Yeah.
And hopefully it comes, right?
Culturally, they stay together anyways, regardless of if they're happy or not.
And as for ill-gotten gain, I gather that means like dating the boss.
Something like that.
Yeah. They can get you up the ladder. Well, obviously, I never have because I've never gotten anywhere.
Well, you're dating the producer here.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
There you go.
Someone's
You've
with
got
magic.
gains already.
Oh, damn it.
He actually he tries to make me look better than you guys all the time. This is how we.
Is that what
Yeah,
happened?
yeah.
Is that why we cut off short?
Yeah, because I picked that outfit and I wasn't allowed it.
I
It makes sense.
know. He said, no, that's for Leah.
Yeah, it's like,
So I suppose I am. I'm dating the. I'm married to the.
Oh, there you go.
Nepotism.
Yep.
Yeah.
So no, love for me, it's always got to be love.
100%.
Always got to be love.
Yep. Well, same for me. Definitely love, because money, as we all know, doesn't necessarily make you happy. Buys you assets, whatever.
Yeah.
But love definitely. And have I dated for gain? No, not really. It's just always been whoever I've dated, it's always been a physical attraction date.
Oh, that's something.
Yeah, very much physical attraction is high on the list. Love comes afterwards, but there's got to be some sort of physical attraction.
But I mean, I don't know.
I've lost a lot. I don't
I don't
know
know
if
if
I've gained anything.
I don't know if blokes have that skill to date for gain. It's more of a, isn't it?
Because you're not thinking that way.
We're
are
not
you?
thinking that far ahead.
No,
man.
no.
Well,
Let's
actually,
go.
you're not. I was going to say you're not even thinking.
No.
Nothing up here is even working.
I could date a tub of protein for the gains.
She's nice, so I wouldn't mind taking her to dinner.
See, I could see you, Glenn, dating a kind of a well-to-do.
Bloke.
Hi guys, this is Darren.
Well, look, if that's fine. No, like a well-to-do, you know.
I mean, not happily.
Older lady who, you know, she's
75.
You just send emails through. And,
you know, she's come out of a long-term marriage, but she's got half of everything, and she sees our young
Must have boat.
Must have.
Yeah, I mean,
Send photo of
that'd
boat.
be nice.
Yeah. And
Nothing big, just like a 40-footer.
Yeah, she's kept the holiday home. I mean,
I could. I'm very good at back rubs.
will that kind of be your?
You might have to do more than back rubs, Glenn.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'll start there. Maybe go on to feet. I mean, I'm not adverse to the idea, but I'd have to like them. There'd have to be some sort of attraction.
Yeah. And that's a little side question. So many people who go, oh, well, we started out as mates and then 10 years later or 5 years later, we realised that, it was something. I'm like, no.
No, I'm the same.
I
think
to
there's
have
going
a
to be
physical
some
attraction.
spark, and you know straight away.
Straight away.
Yeah.
I've never wanted to. All of my friends have stayed my friends. I have not dated any of my male friends. I don't find 5 years later suddenly they're attractive to me. It's just, it's just not.
I do find that between women and men seem to be able to have girlfriends, but it doesn't necessarily mean that girls can have male friends that they're not attracted to.
Oh my God, I think it's the other way around.
Really?
Oh, absolutely.
No. Yes.
Absolutely.
Every male friend I've ever had, excluding Glenn, because, and they've all, before I met Magic Mike, through my 20s and early 30s, every single male friend who I thought was a mate, all hit on me.
No
At one
way.
stage, they all made the move.
Really?
Hey, don't be so surprised.
Well, I made the move. Maybe my moves just weren't read.
Yeah, maybe I didn't. The years that we've known each other, I didn't.
No, it didn't work. Did not work.
Still did not know.
No, she just giggled. All right, well, I shot my shot.
No, didn't even
Shot
know.
my shot.
Didn't even know what he was doing. No, I think men cross that line, they get confused. They think that women will want them at some stage.
See,
At some stage.
I've got quite a few female mates, and I've had partners that have been really insecure about that. And Sarah's no problem at all.
So they think that you're hitting on that? No.
Well, in previous partners, they just thought it was weird that I had female mates, and they thought,
that's where my logic
Sorry,
is.
I get it.
Yeah. But I guess if you're stable in a relationship, you can have male or female. Doesn't matter because
Absolutely, you should have female mates.
Yeah,
and
of
male
course,
mates, and
Yeah.
Oh, I see. So you're
But
thinking,
it's mainly from the
so
logic of a lady would have a male friend just on the off chance that it might turn into something in the future.
And I think too that you, like, if your partner, your girlfriend,
They would never
she would never
having-
like you to have a female
No.
friend.
And historically in the past,
It
that has been
hasn't
true.
worked. Yeah.
Yeah, they do not like
Magic
having other
Mike,
ladies around.
love, money, gain, friends. Yes, no, yes, no.
Money.
I knew you married me for my money. I knew it.
But to be fair, he loves money.
Yeah.
So,
well, we
and maybe it's still for love.
You're hiding it quite well, though.
Well, I still haven't brought the money out. No, you're right.
it's in the Swiss bank account.
Yeah.
That's
So it's love. It's love.
Aww.
I had this girlfriend once. I got pretty careful because it's going to go live. I had this girlfriend who I was dating for about 4 months, and she was a real sweet woman. She was. We weren't quite there emotionally together, real nice woman. But anyway, we went on a date once, and she took me downtown into this secure vault, and you got to.
I've seen movies like this. Carry on. Chips all in.
Doesn't end up with an 8 ball in my mouth.
Okay.
That's where you'll go.
Or the tail.
Yeah,
She
or the tail.
Or the
Okay,
cat tail. Yeah.
Move on.
Yes.
She introduced you to the tail.
Pushes in the code, goes past to another gate. Security guard's there, opens that gate, goes through, and then there's another gate that you got to put another code in, and then you get into the vault, and then you get into your box, and da-da-da. And then she opens this drawer, pulls it out. It's full of gold bars.
Holy shit.
That's an odd
I shit you not.
way to go. Oh, by the way,
Yeah.
By the way, I'm filthy freaking rich.
And then what happened?
I'll have that one.
Yeah, what was she saying? Pick which one you want.
No. She just. I just thought
She was just showing
I
you.
just thought I'd show you these. And she shut the drawer, locked it up. We went, and I went, well, that's a weird thing to.
That is a weird way to go about that.
But then apparently,
How long did the relationship last after that?
Until you stole the gold bars.
yeah, what were those codes again? Oh no, another month or something. I don't know.
I told you just to blow the bloody doors.
But apparently, what happened was her ex was he didn't like. He was doing deals over in Japan and stuff and dodgy stuff, and he didn't trust banks, so everything he earned, he got bought gold bars.
Wow.
and he passed away.
I can't
And then
believe she showed you that.
she found out that she had all these gold bars.
Maybe she was trying to test you to see where, if you suddenly changed because you knew that she was rich.
Don't know. I mean, didn't really interest me, to be fair. I mean, I thought it was interesting that she had them and she showed me them.
How amazing.
But it was like,
Wow, that's crazy.
Mike just, when we were dating, he just opened the drawer and showed me all his AC/DC T-shirts. And I went,
I'm in.
I'm into a winner right now.
I mean, it's not gold bars,
And
but
he had a lot of them. All right, we answered that for quite some time. So now let's jump into the quick round.
quick fire round.
Quick fire round, 2 questions. If you could only listen, it would still be torture even if you loved it. If you could only listen to one song for the rest of your life.
I know you love it. I love it. That's a little callback from last episode.
What would it be and why? One song, gentlemen. It would drive you mad. It doesn't matter even if it's the best song, and I'm
sorry.
sure.
Comfortably Numb. Pink Floyd. I've done it. Yeah, I did it. Right there. Done.
Are you thinking or
Yeah,
having a stroke?
No,
You're thinking of
I didn't even see him touch it.
You're thinking of the gold bar. You're thinking of the gold bars again, aren't you?
shining, glimmery.
I mean, I'm sorry, but if you could only listen to one song, whatever you pick, you're going to go mad.
Yeah, but just pretend it's the first time you hear it every time.
I love, I'm actually going to pick something operatic, believe it or not.
Okay.
Song for the Roses. You'll have to look it up because I'm not even going to attempt to,
Google
to sing
that.
it. It's an aria with a soprano as a mezzo soprano. I know I've got this. My husband knows the one I like, but it's so beautiful. But again, eventually it would drive me mad. But I'm going to go with that.
I'm going to pick my funeral song, which is Lenny, Steve Ray Vaughan.
Oh, nice. Okay, that's your right.
So
Lenny.
Google that. It's a great. It's instrumental, but it's fantastic.
Actually, that's very wise doing an instrumental. I think that's clever.
Yes.
That's clever.
Adagio in G.
Adagio. Okay, my second question is, what's the weirdest? Oh, this is easy for me. What's the weirdest smell that you've ever smelt but kind of liked? Now, I don't think this is, well, some people do think it was weird when I tell them I love the smell of a sweaty horse.
Oh, that's what
Oh, we remember that.
Yeah, remember?
before.
Some people think that's weird because it's like,
Not at all.
No. No, Leah.
so it's when you take a horse out and you work them and you go for a ride.
Do you want
and
the caviar?
Yeah, and you come back to the paddock and they've just got a little bit of a sheen on their neck because they're hot. And if you just sink into that neck, they smell beautiful.
Yeah,
And
Glenn's got a date now. He'll be doing the same thing.
yeah, we do. And that's what I.
What? Oh, you said horse.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Horse.
Yeah.
So I love. It's kind of a weird smell. It's quite funky, but it's.
Yeah.
I love it. There we go.
No, fair cool.
There's the smell. For me.
Mine's, Mike, you'll like this one. A newly opened packaging, the plasticky polystyrene smell.
Oh no!
Of like a newly unboxed iPhone or something. Like the smell of it.
Oh yeah,
So
it does have has a
distinct smell.
real distinct smell like a plastic. Well,
Mine's freshly cut grass.
yeah, but it's not. That's not weird though.
Oh, it's not weird.
It's got to be a bit of a weird, bit of a weird smell that you like. That
I like the
Crystal meth. Yeah, just like the smell of it. Real strong.
Weird smell. Okay, so I used to play saxophone for years and used to open the case and there was mothballs you leave in there to.
The moth.
It was just the smell. It was just the smell of
mothballs. No,
it was the smell of opening the case and smelling that.
Wow, that's a good one for you. But no, that's Grandma's bloody knicker drawer.
Yes.
Oh, mothballs.
Old churches.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
That old
Go to an
churches
old-
have a
That
smell.
musty,
Yeah, they do.
candly smell.
Go into an old church.
Well, I
And
can't.
they've got like a woody.
I can't go
kind
into
of
a church.
smell.
Oh, no, you sit on fire every
No,
time.
exactly.
I've been there.
I can't go in.
Yeah, it's impressive.
You'll have to-
Yeah, I normally go in by myself.
Just okay, that's nice. Oh, and I do like. I mean, everybody likes the smell of garlic, right?
Yeah,
You're
absolutely.
not.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude,
Oh, yeah,
I
garlic.
do.
Okay, that's not weird. Then I love garlic.
And gas, like fueling your car.
Actually,
still love the smell.
now that you say
love
that-
aviation fuel.
Yes.
Aviation fuel.
Aviation fuel
Yep.
is really nice.
So
It is.
good.
You'll
We
go
might
to
have a problem.
Gosh, we sound like a bunch
You go
of
to the airport, eh?
Where are you guys off
What
to?
flight number are we?
No, they go like
Oh,
this.
smell NZ5.
Where are you off to? Nowhere.
I'm watching the planes come in.
I love it. We are a bunch of weird. There we go.
Plain sniffers.
We're playing
I
snippers.
smell happy. Okay, next question from
Yes.
the bowl.
Yes.
Wow, it's
Gosh, it looks
good
like a
question.
tome. It
Yeah,
looks like
it's
a book.
tome. If you could have a never-ending candle that smelled like anything in, well, come on now,
no.
come on.
No.
That's
go.
that's sacrilegious.
Yeah, no, we've
It's gonna
already
be
got smells. We can't keep doing
freshly
it.
cut grass and a
Grass.
burning horse. Behaviour
It's been doused in nav gas.
Now there's a party.
No, there we go.
If you were a brand, what would be your motto?
Oh, I'm a big shaver, the best a man can get.
Oh, well played.
That just like that was meant for me. I waited my whole life. I have waited my whole life to
Did you
tell
write that question?
That's amazing. That is amazing.
The universe has a line for Leah.
Okay, I'm done, guys.
I'd be a
Oh,
vibra
yeah.
train. If your legs are shaking, I've done a good job.
Yes. Wait, hey, don't go
sorry.
ahead.
Oh God, I got to compete with
Oh,
that.
Podcast
I
high
got to
five.
compete with that.
And we wait.
It's pretty good so far.
Yeah, I got nothing here.
Okay,
That's a good motto.
Motto.
I've got nothing here. No.
That'd be good if
Do
you
it once, do it right.
What
Nice.
brand? Who brand is that? What brand is that one?
That's the Morris brand.
Oh,
Oh, I like if you were like a Brazilian wax place and your motto was, I've got nothing here.
Yeah. No, I thought yours would be, don't sit on your ass, sell it.
close. Very good.
I'm going to use that.
Oh, that's a good.
We won't. Well, I don't think we've ever just been able to get that straight away.
That was quick. All right, we'll try this one on.
Oh, this is where we'll fall over.
If you could live in any video game world, which one would you choose?
You guys will be better at this because I'm not a video
Right.
person, but so I'll listen to your answers first.
I'm not really a video person either. I know a few, but you go first.
Mine would be Horizon Zero Dawn. I think I mentioned it once
That's
before.
right. You said it's real. It's real. Feels like
really
you're in a.
crazy world, like a future past with there's dinosaur machines, and you're kind of like a almost a American Indian style kind of bow and
Okay.
arrow hunter.
Nice.
Like it.
Video game. Should we be Pac-Men together? Because I don't.
Yeah, Frogger.
Yeah.
No.
Defender.
Defender. Yeah.
Yeah, in space.
Tekken.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. You could be
I'll just
Oh,
be
Tekken.
Space
Tekken.
Invaders. I'll be the gunner.
Ah, perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah, because I'm not a gaming person.
So you have to be Tekken then. You have
I have to be Tekken. The only one I do know is the kicking,
Magic
fighting
Fighter.
one. Yep.
Yep.
All right.
perfect.
Magic Mike, because you like games. You like
What would you
games.
choose? You play games all the
Come
time.
on, you play games.
You in my head.
You probably a car in Forza.
Oh,
maybe.
okay. Yeah.
A car wahoo.
A little
car.
racing game.
Yeah, like a Shelby
okay. Yeah,
in
nice.
Oh,
Forza.
Yeah.
Nice, I've
Little
seen you
Shelby
play those.
GT.
Mm.
All right, very good, very nice.
Nice.
Here we go. What, you've made a real mess here. What's going on?
You should see the inside of my head.
You just don't even know. Don't know what's happening here. We'll leave those. Okay, here he goes. This has got his glasses on this time.
See, prepared.
Yep.
What's the most interesting thing you could do with 400 pounds of cheese?
From experience.
Wow. Make a bloody big pizza?
So that's about 200 kgs, isn't it?
400 pounds of cheese.
It's about 200 kgs of just over. 2.2. So
Interesting.
I'm just trying to work it out into kgs.
I would cut it into a circle and roll it down a hill, like they do.
Oh,
in,
yeah, they do that
I would
overseas.
do carving like they do with ice sculptures.
A cheese sculpture.
I would do
cheese
I would do
sculpture.
a cheese sculpture of
What kind of cheese would it be?
Oh, that's actually that we should have said that.
Because if it's
Wow.
soft cheese, yeah,
It's just going to go like this.
Just wheels of
carvable
Parmesan.
cheese.
like a Parmesan.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's got to be a hard cheese.
Love how they make the Parmesan and they're like a bowl of
I'd make a
Parmesan they
giant foot
pasta in.
A giant
sculpture
So it smells
out
like
of Parmesan.
You make a giant foot of Parmesan.
It smells like socks.
So it smells. People are going, oh, I can smell feet.
Look at that.
Hey, it's my 200 kg foot.
You can make it into
No.
a giant knife and say, who cut the cheese?
Oh, actually, no, I like that. No, I would want to make it. I would have to get a big machine, invent a machine that does grating. You know, the grating machines. and just have it always ready for. Do you know what? Any cheese?
Basically, a lathe of cheese.
A lathe of cheese. It just comes out.
A little baby chainsaw.
Yeah. Oh my! I do love cheese.
Oh, I would make all the cheese sauce in the world and just drink it from a thermos. A beautiful cheese sauce.
No.
Gravy.
Oh my gosh, you've done well. Now let's melt most of it down and put it in the spa.
Oh, how? Oh,
So we
just
have.
bubbling
So
away
we have
in
like
a
literally.
carbonara.
So literally, we're sitting in the cheese.
Yeah. You know what? I'll do it. I'll do it.
Weirdos. These guys are weirdos.
Just sitting in a bath of cheese.
With your horse tied
With
up on
my-
a fence.
Just, I mean, that does sound delish.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
All right.
I'll definitely come and watch.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. What's the silliest reason you've ever gotten into a fight with someone? Well, I'm a lover, not a
Where
fighter.
do we start?
Although,
Not physical fight. I mean, I like an argument.
What if you're a lover and a fighter? I guess it's called a lover rape.
Our Magic Mike is an ex-scrapper.
really?
Oh yeah.
They used to fight all the time.
Bloody Mike.
Well, he's from Wales and they fight all the time. So you must have some crazy reasons why you just had a fight. Was it looking the wrong way at somebody?
Somebody called my pint a puff.
Smash him.
Oh well, he had to get it.
Yeah.
He was asking for it.
Tell that actually, before we think about that, tell that story about in Wales on New Year's Eve when you opened up the door
Yeah, so
of a pub
me and a mate were looking for a place for midnight.
for New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve. We rocked up to this pub. We knew it was a bit rough, but we didn't realise that it was especially rough that night. It must have been a full moon or something. And I walked in, and as I walked in, a glass flew past me, then a chair, then a table, and then a woman. This
is the best juggler I've ever seen.
a woman flew through the air, and I was like, no, not this place.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's a bit crazy.
Yeah, that's
Damn.
pubs in Wales. No, I can't remember getting into a fight, not a physical fight. Or I probably argued. Got a sneeze coming.
Oh, nice.
Hang on. Hang on.
I can feel it. I can feel it. Fight it. Fight it. This might be the weirdest fight. Oh, you won.
Excuse me. Probably I've argued over. Oh, I've got into arguments. You know, when you're out and the waiter's dropped off something. Oh, actually, it's come to me. An argument with a waitress in Fiji.
Yes.
We went for a wedding, and you know how Fiji is Fiji time.
Yep.
So bless them, I love them. They're warm, they're friendly, but they do not give a toss about service
Right.
in a lot of places. We're at this dinner before, like a rehearsal dinner before the wedding the next day. We're sitting there. Everybody gets their meal but me. And I jokingly said, "Oh, I'll be the last one." And then as everyone starts eating, I'm like, "Oh my God, seriously?" And she I kept trying to. No, she just kept walking slowly by me. And then they started clearing up
No way.
plates, and I still hadn't had mine. Husband now is he doesn't. He's like, "Oh, we know she's going to kick off this," and he's on the outside table. And I said, and then so I just angry drank.
Yep.
Which you shouldn't do.
Yeah.
Because now I'm hungry.
And
I've got
drunk.
past hungry because I've been knocking back the wines, and now I'm angry drunk. And finally, I remember saying, "I don't want it now. I don't even want it. I don't want it. I don't need it."
Don't need it.
And my husband's like, "Oh no, she's gonna have to eat." "No, what are you eating a meal?"
I'm fine.
"I'm fine. Go away. Not having in this at least." And and people are now they're clearing the tables, and I still haven't got mine. And then she slowly ambles over, and I could see she's got my meal. "Oh, and I don't want it. I do not want it. Go away." And she just like drops it down in front of me, and I was like, and she's like, this is your whatever. What did I order? It was.
Nazagoring.
You
I
remember?
remember.
And she goes, "Here's your nasi goreng." Like, "You can take your nasi goreng."
And stick it right in your
And I
banaka.
literally picked it up and went to go. I said, "You can." I said, I'm not going to eat it. I'm not going to eat it. There's nobody here now at the table.
I'm not eating a Nazi Goering.
I'm not eating a Nazi Goering. I don't want
You
it.
could take
She goes-
it, Nancy.
And
Wow.
he's like, oh no, she's not going to eat it. Because people were getting up and leaving the table. So
Yeah,
I'm
that's pretty shit.
So anyway, she goes, my husband goes, well, can you just like wrap it up and we'll take it back to the room. She'll eat it later. They don't even think to go back to put it in a container. She just
Put
gets
some
glad
glad wrap
wrap
around it.
Oh
over
my
the whole plate.
God.
And she comes back
God.
and now puts it back in front of me. And I'm like, so now I've got to go to the bar, follow everyone else with my Nancy Goring
And on a
Giant
plate.
on a
glad
plate.
wrap.
And I was like, I'll take it with me then. So I picked up the plate, so that's the plate. I turned it.
Put your
And I
handbag.
put it on the bar. And I got my handbag. And
That's
I
an
walked,
interesting bag. Yeah, it's a
I
Nazi
walked-
Goring.
And I walked to the bar and got my Nancy Goring.
So did you end up eating it?
I did. I ate it at 3 o'clock in the morning when I had shoved it sideways into the tiny little mini bar, and then I remember waking up going, I'm so hungry.
Oh, I've got my
And
Nancy
I got my Nazi, and I opened up the thing, and I got right down to the bottom because it had like
Just a colostomy
it was,
bag
yeah,
of
just,
a meal.
yeah, just sitting down there, and I remember sitting there just eating
It
it.
was like watching a puppy eat for the first time.
I was sitting there like. So that was my fight.
That's a good one.
Oh.
It was my fight. I did have an argument over the fact she brought my dinner late.
I had one pulling into a car park where someone was standing there and thought it was their car park and didn't have a car. Didn't have a car, but
just
saving
stand-
it for when they go back and get their car. But they couldn't do it because they're standing
Oh
in the
my
car park
God.
in a public car
No, I
park.
hate people do that. do
I'm
that.
like, you're gonna feel what tread on your foot feels like, and just kept going in. They went nuts and they were attacking the car, and they thought it should be left for them so they could go and get their car, which is like a bus ride away kind of thing.
No.
So, a crazy person. Yeah.
So how far
So-
did you like? That's
I
the
touched,
person.
I
You
touched
just kinda-
very slowly, just kept moving. Well, they had it. Yeah, help!
He was under the
The
car.
craziest thing ever.
And did they give
Well, I
up?
moved because eventually I was like, no, I'm going to prove a point. Like, no,
Yeah, of
you
course.
can't park here. No, it seems like I'm doing it pretty good. No, you can't. No, I guess you're wrong because my car's going in really easy. No, you're not allowed. Well, no, it seems like it. There's no signs or anything.
I see my man.
Yeah,
I'm here.
yeah, I'm here. No, I guess you're not because you've been moved all the way over there. So,
So what happens when you got out of the car?
so I got out of the car and then they were like, I'm coming back. I'm going to destroy your car. So I waited till they left and went, yeah, I'm
Never
going to
go,
repark.
never.
And luckily, there were thousands of other car
Oh, so you
parks.
just-
So I just went, oh, well, there's one over there. I'll just park there.
What an idiot.
Crazy person. Crazy person.
That-
So that was my weirdest.
Wow. What kind of
crazy
argument
fight
without
thing.
a?
Well, I haven't been in many fights at all.
You're a lover, not a fighter.
Yeah, but there was this time when it's not weird or funny or anything. It's just a neighbour of mine was being quite weird, and back then both my girls were at home, and just over about 9 months, there's a lot of weird activity. And then one time I caught him looking through our windows, and with everything else that mounted up, I just went, nah, this is not okay.
Kosher, no.
So I went up to the local pub one day, and he was sitting around with a few other people I also knew. He was new to the area, and he made a comment. I can't remember what the comment was. Something about inbred. As I walked past, and he goes, "Oh, something inbred. Oh, you guys are all inbred down there." And
Wow.
I went, "Oh, what?" And I
Turns out he was talking about yeast. That's some bread.
yeah, that's inbred.
He was a baker.
Yeah, he was a
And
baker.
they were just having a
Yeah.
meeting, and this guy.
And I let it go. I thought, I'll let it go. So I went to the countdown, get my shopping, and my blood just started boiling because I have the history of what he was doing around the house.
Of course.
you know.
Yeah.
And so I walked back into the bar, put my shopping down, and I went out and I just knocked him out.
Oh, well played.
Aye. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well played. Well played, sir.
And then because everyone else didn't know what that was all about, they just thought it was this one comment. You know, they go,
Oh,
do you know
dude.
what the hell are you doing?
Oh, the guy just said.
Because then
Wow.
he sort of come to, and I grabbed him, and anyway, and so then I saw him the next day, all bandaged up and everything, and
Oh, no.
I said, "You got 3 weeks to move out, otherwise I'm going to do it again." And I went down to the police station, and I told him what I'd done.
Yep.
And I said what he had done, you know,
Wow.
and they just said, "Oh, good job."
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
And he moved
did,
out.
And he did?
Yeah.
Yep. Wow.
Wow. Okay.
that's
Well done.
One for Dean.
One
That's
for
a victory.
Dean. One for
Yeah.
Dean. All right. Okay. And we'll leave it on that note. All right.
And now we're doing a podcast together.
They've obviously made up.
Don't piss him off.
But they've made up, obviously.
That's one of the only fights I've ever been in, but he deserved it.
All right, guys. Hey, look, thanks again for tuning in, for listening and watching. And we'll be back with more shortly. So make sure you check us out, share with your friends. And what do you like to say, Dean?
Subscribe.
Ding.